So is PanelChamp a service site worth joining, or is it one of the sites that is mostly a waste of time? My name is Michael from paidfromservice.com, and in this review of PanelChamp, I'm going to tell you what the real opportunities here are, so you can also even get an inside look and you can see if it's the site worth joining for you or not. So before logging in, I just want to here start on the front page, because that's where you can actually see which countries it's available in. At this moment, it's available in around 17 countries, so you can see here which countries that is. So if you live in one of these countries, you can join, and then I'll just log in so you can see what's on the inside. I have now logged into PanelChamp, and it is honestly a very simple site. You actually don't really have to log in once you have signed up. It's cooperating with a survey company called Sind, and if you know that, it's a legit way to get service, and there are several panels that looks very much like PanelChamp in the way it offers it and the simplicity of it. So you basically sign up, and then you'll start receiving emails once in a while with survey invitations and get paid for them. And so I can say right away, PanelChamp is definitely legit, but that doesn't mean, of course, that you will find it worth your time. So let me just show you exactly what you can do here, because once you signed up, you have all these profiles here, profile questions about different topics, and they encourage you to actually fill these out to match you with potential surveys, and that's very normal for service site. Many sites offers a little bonus, or they make it super easy so it takes a few minutes to do, or they even make it super easy and pay you a reward for filling them out. None of that applies here to PanelChamp. There are a lot of questions to answer, like I think it's like 119 or something like that. So it takes a little bit of time, and there are no rewards for it. So you need to be aware that to get the real chances of actually receiving the surveys, you need to spend a little bit of time of doing this unpaid. And then you can see there's a survey tab up here on PanelChamp, but there's no numbers now, and that's because there are no available surveys here now. And you actually don't have to log in here to get access to the service. You will receive an email when there is an available survey. It will not be very often, right? Like, I might as well say that right away. That is one of the downsides of PanelChamp, is that it doesn't have a lot of available service. It might be once a week, it might be twice a week, sometimes more, but sometimes it might only be 2 surveys a month or so. So you can earn a bit of money by taking service here, but like I would definitely clearly recommend to also join other service sites, because PanelChamp alone does not give you a lot of opportunities compared to many other service sites. So if you decide to join PanelChamp, then you of course also need to know how you can actually get paid for or get the rewards out once you've earned them. And here there's the reward section. So once you sign up, you don't have to log in to take the surveys, but to get the rewards, that's then when you have to sign up here. And it depends a little bit on your country, but in all countries it's available as far as I know. It offers PayPal, and then in some countries also some gift cards. The payout threshold is around $12.50. So it's a fairly low payout threshold, not as low as some sites. They have it down to like basically a few cents or $1, and then you can get paid. $12.50 can take a bit of time on PanelChamp, so even though it's low because of the limited amount of surveys, it can still take some patience to actually get to that threshold. And also one thing you just have to be aware that there is an administration fee when you're cashing out through PayPal of 2%. So just be aware of that, because I know that once you've earned it and you finally get to the payout and then you find out you get 2% less, it's not a lot, but if you don't know it, it can be a little bit frustrating. So just be aware that there is this 2% handling fee, as they call it, administration fee, when you cash out through PayPal. So that was a very short inside look of PanelChamp, because it is actually a very simple site to join. If you live in one of these 17 countries where it's available, it can be a site to consider as an extra site. I would say if you want a lot of survey opportunities, there are a lot of sites with a lot more opportunities, and where you can get to the payout threshold a lot faster because they have more options. Yes, as an extra service site, it can be worth it. It's definitely not one of my personal favorites because of the limited opportunities and the very limited amount of service, but it is a legit site. Um, so no worries about that. It has legit partners it works with, legit payout methods. So it can work as a way to earn a bit extra. Now, if you want to know even more details about PanelChamp, you can also read the full review on my website, paidfromservice.com, and here you can also see some service sites that, in my opinion, gives a lot more opportunities and makes it faster to get to a payout and higher rewards and all this. So make sure to check that out. And also, if this video helped you, then just hit the like button and make sure to also subscribe to my YouTube channel to get further reviews and inside looks of service sites and tips and tricks about how to get the most out of these sites.